Harambe YouTube, it's Charles here, and like I mentioned in previous videos, every Thursday this December is going to be an action figure unboxing. And today I just got my G.I. Joe t-shirt, so I figure I might as well do a G.I. Joe unboxing. One I'm excited about, a retro card figure that dropped earlier this year in 2025. We are talking about Courtney CoverGirl Krieger. Get a good look at the packaging here. Got the retro card, and on the back we have a short biography and also other action figures from this line. It says, let's see, role, armored fighting vehicle driver, primary specialty, armor, secondary specialty, AFB mechanics, birthplace, Peoria, Illinois. CoverGirl was a high fashion model before growing disillusioned and enlisting to put new direction in her life. Her phenomenal mechanical repair and driving skills reduced most people to stuttering fools, even more so than her stunning good looks. So that is the bio that is on the back of the retro card here. And I really like this packaging. We have the bubble packaging, and you get to see all the accessories that come with it. You got a couple of spare hands, a G.I. Joe branded stand, a wrench, a sledgehammer, a pistol, and a rifle, and an alternate head with a hat. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now this is actually a character I remember from my youth watching G.I. Joe. And then more recently, since I have been in the comic books, she's appeared in the G.I. Joe series that involves the Energon universe. She actually had a pretty interesting story arc with Baroness, who, by the way, in the Energon universe is a G.I. Joe. So if you are not reading the new G.I. Joe series from Image Comics / Skybound, you are really missing out. There are two series. There's the Real American Hero series, which has been running since the 80s. And then we have the brand new Real American Hero series, which is actually on issue number 15. And so I highly suggest you get into that. It's a way to get into the ground floor into an exciting comic book universe. I am having trouble getting this thing off the card. Here we go. Alright. So we start here with the stand. And get the action figure out of the package. The way I do my reviews is I use a system that I call the 3A system. And it is where I talk about the appearance, the articulation, and then the accessories. So you have a real simple way of defining how I rate these action figures. And again, these ratings are not, I don't consider myself to be some kind of expert. These are just my personal opinions. That's the best part about collecting, is there are a lot of people that collect for a lot of different reasons. I mean, there are people that are completionists, that they want the whole line of something. Me, it depends on what I'm collecting as far as franchises, and I expect different things. For me, as far as G.I. Joe, I want a G.I. Joe that will fit my current collection. And so if there is something that is in this line that aesthetically doesn't match what I have or what I desire, I'm not going to break the bank for it. But this, I have a lot of G.I. Joes in this color scheme, and I'm thinking about the photographs I can get with this guy along with my current collection. So let's get into the evaluation here. Let's start with appearance. First off, like I mentioned, I love the heather green. We got a little light brown on the shirt here. And with the jacket, yeah, it actually opens. I mean, you could remove it if you wanted to, but I don't see the point. The sleeves are actually only made for the jacket here. The reason why it's a separate piece is really, I think, for the independence of movement of the swivel joint. We'll get to that joint when we get to articulation. Like the hair, we have the long flowing hair with this head. And on the spare head, we have a hat with a ponytail coming off the back. And let's see here. There we go. I'm going to switch heads and see how easy that works. And the hair actually does come off of this head as well. There we go. And it snaps right in. Okay, it's supposed to snap right in. Let's try this again. Okay, yeah, already I am not liking the way. Here we go. Now the head is in. It goes in a little bit harder for my liking. But yeah, now we got the baseball cap look on. We have a simple holster on the side here for the pistol. And we have pockets on the sleeves, different textures, and the boots as well are a different color and texture. We have the black boots with the brown trim. A very traditional military look with the hat. It says the Pit's Garage. So the Pit, if you know, is the headquarters for the G.I. Joes. So a little callback to that. So now we talked about appearance. I mean, as far as appearance goes, I like it. Completely different than the other figures I have in my line. I like the jacket. I like the fact that nothing impedes mobility of it. And this is not a scan that I've seen for any other G.I. Joes. And from head to toe, it's wholly unique in my collection. I would give it a solid A. Now on to articulation. Standard, we have the rotating ball jointed head. You actually got to look at when I switch heads, going down. And also the movement is slightly hindered, maybe from the hair, but not too much. And the heads don't have too much backward motion anyway. Going down from there, the shoulder, it goes all the way around and up and down. It has a butterfly cut on the upper chest so you can get more range of motion behind and across the body horizontally. We have a bicep cut so you can rotate the arm and double jointed pinless elbows. And they actually move very well right out of the box. And then the torso, the upper torso is on a swivel with a good range of motion. The hip, it goes left to right slightly, but not a lot of movement there. Going down to the leg, it is on a ball joint. Do we have a cut in the thigh for horizontal movement? We do have a thigh cut for horizontal movement. And we have double jointed pinless knees and a boot cut for horizontal side to side. We have the back and forth rocker on the foot with side to side motion as well. So that is articulation standard for the G.I. Joe retro card line. And as far as accessories go, we already talked about the different heads, the different looks you have from those. And we have the pistol, which fits the holster here. Let's see. It's actually a pretty big accessory for. Okay, yeah. And the size of the pistol actually helps it stay secure in the holster. I like that a lot. That's not going to move when you're posing it. And then I think what would have been cool as well, and let's see if there is, Okay, there was a space on the belt for tools on the back here, so you could easily put the wrench in the belt and it stays snugly right there. Possibly the sledgehammer, but I don't see why you would. But I do like that they have a space for the wrench in the cargo type pants. And then we have a sledgehammer. And the thing that I like about this accessory is the multiple colors that come with it. It's not just a black or flat gray. Trying to get it in the hand here real quick. Looks like the hood went a wood handle with black on the ends of it with the silver sledgehammer. I love multiple textures. It really brings a level of realism and individuality to these accessories. And then as far as the rifle, this is one of the nicer ones that I've seen. It's a black rifle, very sleek, modern looking, and we have this silver trimming on it. I really, really dig that. And let's see how it fits in the hand. Fits perfectly. I mean, as far as accessories go, I am a big fan of this. They get an A+ for me for a couple of reasons. One, they fit the character. She's a mechanic. She's all about, efficiency. And while she is a fashion model, she is rough around the edges and has that toughness. And I think that everything from the trucker cap to the sledgehammer to the wrench with the holder on the back of the utility belt and the sleek rifle really add to the character. And another reason why I dig the accessories is the multiple colors. We have a blue wrench here. I think it is, blue and black. Everything has different colors and texture variation, which to me, that's the main thing I want in my action figures. So I would give this action figure an A. No lower than A-, not an A+. I mean, to go over the top, I think, and again, I forgot one accessory. It's the fist hands. Where did I put those at? But they're here in the packaging here. But I really don't use the fist too much for my GI Joes because a lot of my photography is them holding weapons. So the fists aren't really that important to me. But I think if we could have got maybe a couple more weapons, maybe a blade to come with this action figure, and a blade would be nice. And maybe a backpack. This has no backpack. You have a slot in the back to hold one, but no backpack comes with it. But that's just me nitpicking. This is an A figure. Those are the things I think they could have made it an A+ figure. So check it out. I got mine on Amazon.com. So go check them out. Get yours. And I will see you next time. Until then, yo Joe. Keep buying them action figures. And I will see you next Thursday with another action figure unboxing. From now.